Hi everyone, this is version 2 because I lost my dog for a second there, but he's well and found. So today is day 2 of talking about scaling, and today is all about SOPs. So your standard operating procedures, also just not being shit and being more organised. And something I definitely have to force and wrangle my brain into. But when you're a solopreneur and it's just you, it doesn't matter if it's a shit show, it doesn't matter if it's disorganised, it doesn't matter if it's built on your crazy system that works for you. It's like your knicker drawer, who's going to see it? Nobody. So it becomes problematic when we start to scale and have people work for us, and then we suddenly see how disorganised and chaotic our systems can be. So one of the first places I would start is deciding what system you're using. So for me, that's most definitely Microsoft with it. Google. I think Google Workspace, it's affordable. You get your Drive, you get your business email, everything goes into Gmail. You've got docs, which are great if you're sharing. So for example, with Denise, my VA, we share a Google Sheet and I can write tasks on it, put links on it. She can put notes. We can put a checkbox when it's done, things like that. In my main company, exactly the same. If we're building a new project or doing anything, we'll always start off with a Google Sheet or a Google Doc that we share. You've got Google Chat, which is a great way of communicating. It makes it more official than WhatsApp, and I know WhatsApp is life, especially in Spain, but it does make a difference to have a business way of chatting, just in case there are any problems in the future and you're not contacting people outside work. They can set it to off, things like that. So it keeps things very nicely organized and sorted. And then one of the things we think about is anything that's a process or a system that there's a video that accompanies that. So when you train someone, it can you train them once in something that you've been doing like a million times, and they don't get it right first time, or second time it can be really frustrating. Whereas if you've done a video, so I use Loom. Loom, you can get free videos up to 5 minutes, which honestly for most tasks work. I do have the paid version as well, but I don't think that's necessary, and you can also record on Zoom. Loom's really nice because it's a real show and tell, and then there's loads of similar platforms that you can use, but it's a great way of showing someone how to do something. So if you're going to work with a VA or someone who's going to help you, you walk them through the process. So the inquiry comes in, we look at the inquiry, we decide this. If you're not sure, you reach out and do this. We then go here, we then click here, we make sure we attach this. This is all in that drive. And so having all those processes and systems, and you can have that for everything, for like onboarding. So I have a non-disclosure agreement because people are often telling me all about their finances and their businesses and whatnot. I have my contract, I have a working doc, and obviously have the links that they can then book me. So I just have that in a drive as templates, and then when I get a new client, I just go in there, pop their details in, send it out on PandaDoc, which is free to get people to sign things. The Calendly links I do through Google. So everything's just so easy. So anything that's really causing extra work, friction, time, all those things, those are the things you need to look at with your SOPs in order that you can start scaling. So think about, what you need to do to get to that next stage. Could someone come in now and help you, or do you need to sort out your knicker drawer before that happens? So tomorrow I'll carry on talking about scaling. I've also been asked in the DM, so thank you for those, to talk about boundaries, to talk about sales, and to give more detail about what happened in 2017, 2018, when I absolutely hated life and my business. I feel like I should do that in conjunction with a therapist, but we'll give it a go. So I'll do all that in the next week. All right, everyone, thanks for joining me today. Hope it was useful.